something here called, let's go to this line 30. We're going to create something here called drop down lists. Now, drop down list works with a semantic tag called select. Can you see? Works with a semantic tag called select. Now go in between them and press your enter key. Now name, it always comes with name because it knows that you're going to submit it. So what's the name? So the name is anything. Let's say for instance, I want it to be the days of the week. Let me just call it as days. Okay. Now, why is there an ID? Who can tell me why there's an ID? Can you still remember? Good. There's an ID because in case you create a label. So let's create a label. Now let's call the label day. That means that the for of the label day, then the ID for the select name also will be. Now, okay, it's already there. Can you see it? Drop down, but there's no value. Drop down, no value. Drop down, no value. Okay, good. I remember I did something. Remember for this text area here, we did area for the label, write your comment. So now look at it. If I come here, write your comment, and I click on write on comment, what will happen to this box? It's going to be triggered. See, it's because we have a label for value with the text area ID value. I just wanted to reiterate that. Okay, so right here, our select has appeared, drop down list, but there's no value yet. There's no value yet. Now, how do we create a value? We create a value using another semantics called options. Option. Now, the option, now you want a value inside here. Let's say this one is going to be Monday. So let's type it as Monday. Okay. Option again. Tab. Let's call this Tuesday. Tuesday. And then the same thing here. Let me just copy and paste it. Put it right here. Tuesday. Right. Now, next one. So let me just copy all of this. Next one, let's call it Wednesday, right? So look at it now. If I click somewhere here, I can hold my control key down and I can click here. Remember what I told you. It works also with Sublime Text. I can backspace both of them at the same time and then type on both of them at the same time. Wednesday. See? How cool is that? Next one, let's paste it again. Backspace. Sorry, control, click and then hold your control key. Click on the second one here. Backspace both of them. What are we calling this one? Thursday. Control V. Click here, hold your control key on your keyboard, then click right here and then backspace. I think it's going to work with command on Mac. I'm not too sure now. Either I think, but some Macs usually have control key. So try either your control or your command CMD key. All right, so this is going to be Friday, right? FRI. Now let's save our work. Now once you're done saving it, let's go right here. See, Monday, drop down, Thursday, Friday is a drop down. See that? So this is how to create a drop down. You create a drop down using the select element and also using the options inside it. You must put the option inside it. So all this right now is semantics. This, they're semantically valid. Now I didn't put anything in my label here, so let's just call it as days. Okay, select any day. Let's just call it select any day. Select a day. Select a day. Okay. Now after this, let's put in our line break. So select a day. Look at it. So someone can come here. Look at it right now. If I click on select a day, nothing happened. Why? Why did nothing happen? Let's see. Day, ID, day. Okay. Let me click on it again. It doesn't even trigger. It doesn't even want to trigger it. It's not triggering. Normally it's meant to trigger because we've already we created the 4 was day, ID day. Okay. I don't know why it's not triggering. Maybe because it's a drop down list, but it's meant to trigger it. It's meant to at least highlight it to show it. Did you write it correctly? Day. Okay. Maybe because we have so many options. We have options, but still, I don't think it's that it's supposed to pick it. But anyway, this is how to create a drop down list. This is how to create a drop down list. Okay, so you can go as many as you want, as many options as you want, months, anything you want. So you create it using the select and option. Now feel free to revise this. Feel free to go through it again. Feel free to look at it again and tell yourself, okay, I can do this. How can I do this? What should I do better? How can I go about it? Okay, feel free to always do that. All right. Okay, so we call it a day right now. Thank you so much for believing in me. And I believe in you also. Since you've come this far, I know you are eager to be a very good person with coding HTML. All right. Bye.